56-yard line.
Now Trubisky to throw. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
On the option, Trubisky. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That's good for a sugar.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 16-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. That catch good for only a couple. Now Trubisky lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A gain of 14. First down, Carolina.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert.
I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him. Yeah. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on him.
I don't be with him, he's so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place.
And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo the guy?
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done.
Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans. This is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the 2015 first-round pick, Malcolm Brown, brings him down.
At the 20.
On second down now, it's Carson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he goes out right around the 39. 2 veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Here's Carson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Chris Carson, 61 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Now we see quarterback Drew Brees and his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Brees. And brought in by the tight end Cook.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now Brees on 3rd down. That'll be complete to Cook. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
Now it's Lockett. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And some room to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes you pick up the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product. On the delay, here's Carson. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
With the handoff to Chris Carson. Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A gain of 7 yards.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. That's caught by Hollister. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Seattle.
They run it with Carson. And he will not be denied. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. To throw is Wilson. And he's got it.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Well, pass complete here to Sanders. They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Again, it's Breeze. We'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Makes the score Seahawks 14, Saints 3.
So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 20.
We've got a 14-3 ball game left in the opening half.
2nd and 6.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And also over the middle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. To throw again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. This throw caught. Right around the 6. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none. Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Onside kick recovered by the Saints.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go. 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Breeze. Incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he finds Cook. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Breeze now on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
At the 17-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 34. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have come to halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
3rd down.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
Good.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Throwing now is Breeze. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
At the 18-yard line.
Into the red zone. It's Breeze. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's Breeze. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith there to make the grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Chris Carson.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back now here live in New Orleans. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That one a first with a very effective stiff arm. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find
all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown.
Chris Carson, 35 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt is minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give a guy a skirt.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So bad mistake there by the kickers. The ball